Hey folks, welcome back. Chris in Central Pennsylvania. Some very disappointing news today from the Blue Bulls organization. While not a Bulls fan, I do support South African rugby, and one of my favorite Springboks of all time has called it quits. Jan Serfontein is hanging up his cleats after a serious injury that happened this season. I got so excited he was coming back from Montpellier to play for the Bulls again that I almost became a Bulls fan. Hang on, Stormers fans. I didn't become a Bulls fan, but I was really excited. The World Junior Rugby Player of the Year helped lead the Junior Bucks to a World Championship back in 2012. Played for 15 years at the professional level, and what an incredible rugby player. Jan Serfontein, in my view, we've been cheated. Not by Jan, but by Saru and the folks who make decisions for him being a Springbok. He only had 35 caps as a Springbok. That should have been 100 easily. What an incredibly talented player who put his heart into it. What a great Springbok. And I'll miss him as a rugby player. This is a huge disappointment, kind of a crushing blow for me. I personally was really looking forward to this URC season, and maybe even Currie Cup if he was going to play that, with Jan Serfontein coming back. But rugby players know when it's time. Your body goes through a lot. He suffered a serious injury this season, and so he's hanging up his cleats, and I think it's a big loss for South African rugby. Now, because he was playing in Montpellier for much of the past several seasons, many South Africans may have forgotten about Jan, but I'm not one of those folks, the Springbok fan, who forgot about him. That sun keeps popping on the screen, sorry about that. But Jan Serfontein, who had Bulls caps under his belt, then went in 2017 after playing for about 5 seasons at the Bulls, went up to play for Montpellier, where he had success there, winning a Challenge Cup and also the French title there as well. But this is hugely disappointing for me, but you know, he's got to take care of his health first, and you know, we're just supporters and fans, so what are you going to do? It's sad to see when players retire early. We saw that with Pat Lambie with the concussions. He had to leave the game early. What a stellar talent Bambi was, as we called him back in the day. Some people derisive, but not all of us. But Pat Lambie had to retire because of the physical abuse his body took. And we also saw some key well-known Welsh players who retired in the past few years just before the Welsh took a nosedive in competition. But Jan Serfontein was a fantastic Springbok, and I think that unfairly, in my view, he was tainted like others with the 2015 loss where they got a bronze medal instead of winning the Rugby Championship in England, Rugby World Cup. But whatever the case is, what a great player. I'll miss him, and I really had looked forward to seeing him on the pitch against the All Blacks this year on their tour, but that's not going to happen now. But fair winds and smooth sailing to Jan Serfontein and to his family. Thank you for all the great experiences and the moments of joy we had watching him as a Springbok and even as a Blue Bull. God bless and take care.